मंच पे उपस्थित हमारे सभी नेताओं को मेरा नमन एवं सभी कॉमरेड्स को गुड मॉर्निंग। आज का जो ये दिन है बहुत बड़ा दिन है, महाशिवरात्रि है, इसलिए एक बार जोर से बोलेंगे हम लोग सब, हर हर महादेव। आज जो है कल हमारे ये जनरल सेक्रेटरी बीपीडीसीए का सैदुर रहमान ने कुछ बातों को रखा था, बाकी कुछ पॉइंट को मैं भी रखना चाहूँगा। हम लोग का जो यूनियन पूरा तरह से भंग हो चुका था, तो उसको इकट्ठा करने में हमारा सहयोग रंजन दा ने दिया और राजा नागर सर ने हम लोग को काफ़ी कोऑपरेट करते हुए इस यूनियन को फिर से संगठित करने में हम लोगों को काफ़ी सहायता किया। आज हम लोग इस संगठन को मजबूत करते हुए आगे लेके चले जा रहे हैं। हमारा टोटल कैनरा बैंक में जो टोटल 146 एजेंट्स हैं पूरे पश्चिम बंगाल में, हम लोगों ने कोशिश करके हम लोग करीब 70 एजेंट्स को एक जगह लाकर खड़ा कर दिया है। आज हम लोग का ये बहुत विकट परिस्थिति दिन पे दिन चलते चला आ रहा है, तो हम सभी लोगों से ये अनुरोध करेंगे कि हम लोग को भी थोड़ा देखें। आज ब्रांच में काफ़ी सारा प्रॉब्लम होता है, तो मतलब क्या है कि आज बीपीबीए का पार्ट ही ब्रांच में बैठे रहते हैं, उन लोग भी हम लोग को सहयोग करें। हम लोग का सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि आज के डेट में लिमिट कर दिया गया है, कलेक्शन को सीलिंग कर दिया गया है। आगे जो है हम लोग अनलिमिटेड कलेक्शन करते थे, तो हम लोग का अनलिमिटेड इनकम होता था। ये मुझे समझ में नहीं आता है कि हम लोग का एज जो प्रत्येक साल बढ़ते चला जाता है, इनकम सबका इनकम हर साल बढ़ता है, हर कुछ प्लस होता है, और हम लोग को इनकम के ऊपर बाउंडेशन क्यों लगाया जाता है, ये मुझे समझ में नहीं आता है। कारण क्या है कि देखिए, पहले हम 2007 में सिंडिकेट बैंक में मैंने ज्वाइन किया था, उस समय हम लोगों का अनलिमिटेड कलेक्शन था। हम लोगों ने मेहनत करके एक मुकाम पे पहुंचने के बाद में हम लोग को आज माने इनकम को पूरा घटाया जा रहा है। सब लोगों का प्लस होता है, हम लोगों का घटता है, ये मुझे समझ में नहीं आता है। ऐसा क्यों हम लोगों के साथ हो रहा है? पहले जो था क्या अनलिमिटेड कलेक्शन होता था, आज के डेट में हम लोगों को कलेक्शन को बांधने के कारण इनकम प्रतिदिन घटते चला जा रहा है। इसलिए मैं ये बोलूंगा कि हम लोगों को सीलिंग को हटा दिया जाए, जैसे हम लोग पहले अनलिमिटेड कलेक्शन करते थे वैसे करें। हम लोग आज सोच सकते हैं कि एक LIC एक ऐसा संस्था है जो कि बहुत इस देश का सबसे बड़ा संस्था में गिना जाता है। वो कारण क्या है? आज एजेंट के माध्यम से LIC को उस जगह पे वो पहुंचा है, और हम लोगों को बैंक में आज दिन पे दिन अवस्था खराब करते चला जा रहा है। ये मुझे समझ में नहीं आता है। आज बैंक को डिपॉजिट चाहिए, और हम लोगों का जो काम है कलेक्शन करना, उसमें डिपॉजिट को बांध दिया गया है। ये तो बांधना नहीं चाहिए था। बाकी हम यही सबसे अनुरोध करेंगे कि हम लोग का जो है सीलिंग को हटाया जाए। अच्छा, मेरे पापा इको बैंक में काम करते थे, वो भी LVY डेली डिपॉजिट कलेक्टर थे। आज मेरे पापा का 2017 में देहांत हुआ है। ये बहुत दुख की बात है कि हमारे पापा का जो सिक्योरिटी डिपॉजिट था या ग्रेजुइटी था, जो भी था, आज तक मुझे एक पैसा नहीं मिला है। मुझे बहुत दुख होता है। मेरी मम्मी जब भी पूछती है कि बेटा कब पैसा मिलेगा, तो मुझे उस समय बहुत दुख होता है कि मेरे पापा कहाँ काम किए, जो कि आज ये अवस्था है कि आज मोटा मोटी 10 साल होने जा रहा है, और आज हमारे एक पैसा भी हम लोगों को नहीं मिला है। अच्छा, सभी का सैलरी में इंक्रीजमेंट होता है। वेजेज हम लोग को 2016 में डिक्लेयर किया गया था, आज 10 साल होने जा रहा है। मैं सबसे यह अनुरोध करूंगा हम लोग का वेजेज भी बढ़ाया जाए। अच्छा, PNB का काफी सारा प्रॉब्लम है। PNB का माने कलेक्शन का जो लिमिट है पर एजेंट 30,000 कर दिया गया। ये तो बहुत दुख का बात है। लिमिट क्यों बांधा गया हमें समझ में नहीं आता है। आज 15,000 उन लोगों का जो हिसाब में कलेक्शन का ये तैयार किया गया है, उसमें 15,000 रुपया से अधिक उन लोग इनकम नहीं कर सकते हैं। हाईएस्ट से हाईएस्ट 15,000 रुपया इनकम। क्या 15,000 में संसार किसी का चल सकता है क्या आज के डेट में? हम सर लोग से ये अनुरोध करना चाहते हैं कि हम लोग जो कलेक्शन करते हैं मार्केट में करते हैं, तो हम लोगों को काफी मतलब बहुत रिस्क लेकर कलेक्शन को कैरी करके चलते हैं। तो हम लोग को एक इंश्योरेंस का ये दिया जाए। और सभी बीपीबीए मेंबर्स को ये बोलना चाहेंगे, जो हमारे ब्रांच में सभी लोग रहते हैं, उनको हम लोग को भी सहयोग करें, क्योंकि हम लोग भी उन लोग के साथ में कंधा से कंधा मिलाकर काम करते रहते हैं। हमारे ब्रांच में कभी भी किसी चीज का, किसी भी डिपॉजिट का जरूरत अगर होता है, तो हम लोग सभी एजेंट भाई मिलकर उस ब्रांच का टारगेट को फुलफिल करते हैं। लेकिन हम लोग के प्रति उन लोग का कभी कभी ऐसा रवैया होता है कि कुछ करना ही नहीं है। तो हम लोग ये करेंगे कि सब हम लोग को भी साथ दें। प्लस क्या है, आज के डेट में एनएनडी
Respected Comrade Kamal Bhattacharjee, Chairman BPBEA, Comrade Partho Sen Gupta, President BPBEA, Comrade Rajan Nagar, General Secretary BPBA and President AIBA, Comrade C.S. Venkatachalam, General Secretary AIBA, all office bearers on the dais and off the dais, and all delegates present here. Comrades, within a month, this is my second visit to your state. First of all, my apology that I could not attend your open session on 13th, as my state conference was on 14th. So I told Rajanda that I will not be able to attend your conference. But with a very big heart, he invited me on 15th. He said that no issue, you come on 15th. So it is my privilege that I am able to attend this conference, and within a month, this is my second time that I am able to greet you all. Although it is just 1 month, but within this 1 month we have seen several agitational programs, two strikes we have conducted. One on the issue of 5-day banking, our very popular demand, and one on the issue of labor code. Both strikes have their own significance. लास्ट टाइम जब मैं यूथ कन्वेंशन में आया था, आई थिंक वहाँ के कुछ मेंबर्स यहाँ होंगे यहाँ प्रेजेंट, तो लास्ट टाइम जब मैं यूथ कन्वेंशन में आया था तो मैंने पूछा था कि 5-day बैंकिंग के लिए क्या आप लोग लड़ोगे, क्या आप लोग फाइट करोगे? तो बहुत लोगों ने जोर से आवाज़ दिया था कि हाँ हाँ हम लड़ेंगे, हम फाइट करेंगे। फिर जब मैंने पूछा कि लेबर कोच के लिए आप लोग फाइट करोगे, तो आवाज बहुत धीमे से आया था कि हाँ करेंगे करेंगे, बहुत धीमे से आवाज आया था। 5-day बैंकिंग के लिए तो हमें पता है कि सभी लोग आते, सभी लोग लड़ाई करते, लेकिन जिस तरह से आप लोगों ने लेबर कोड के स्ट्राइक में पार्टिसिपेट किया और जो यहाँ का ट्रेडिशन है, जो शटर डाउन स्ट्राइक करने का, जिस तरह से आप लोगों ने उसको मेंटेन किया, सो फॉर दैट आई वुड लाइक टू कांग्रेचुलेट यू ऑल। एक एआई कोलकाता जनगणर शक्ति जार বাবে I wrote it, I will read, okay, যার ফলে ধর্মগত সাফল্য পরিণত করছেন। আই এম রাইট? ओके ओके। और आपका सक्सेस मेरे लिए इसलिए भी इम्पोर्टेंट था क्योंकि आफ्टर आई अटेंडेड योर यूथ कन्वेंशन, व्हेन आई वेंट बैक टू माय स्टेट, देयर वी हैड ए प्रिपरेटरी मीटिंग फॉर दिस 12 February strike. So one of our office bearers, he asked me, तो कोलकाता में व्यू क्या है रिगार्डिंग 12 फरवरी का जो स्ट्राइक है, जो लेबर कोड का जो स्ट्राइक है, उसका मेंबर्स का कैसा व्यू है? तो मैंने उनको कहा था कि आप यहाँ की चिंता करो, आप वहाँ की चिंता मत करो। वहाँ के कॉमरेज में अभी भी कॉमरेड प्रभातकर और कॉमरेड तारकेश्वर चक्रवर्ती का खून है, वो लोग सक्सेसफुली कंडक्ट करेंगे स्ट्राइक को। लास्ट टाइम during the youth convention, I told that our generation should understand the priorities. What is the priority in front of us? I know every demand is important, every demand has a priority. But among those demands also, we have to see which is our priority. Now 5-day banking is our priority, I can understand. Even I also want 5-day banking. I also want that 5-day banking should be implemented soon. while I am saying that I also want 5-day banking, I don't mean that as an individual, as Gaurav Sharma, I am not saying that I want 5-day banking. I want 5-day banking because our members want the 5-day banking. All the leaders sitting on the dais, यहाँ जो भी बैठे हैं, सभी का ये मानना है कि जो मेजॉरिटी मेंबर्स चाहते हैं, जो मेजॉरिटी मेंबर्स डिमांड करते हैं, हमें उन्हें उस डिमांड को आईबीए या गवर्नमेंट के सामने उसको रखना है. एक आप लोग आई थिंक हिंदी मूवीज तो देखते होंगे, वहाँ एक डायलॉग था, जो जीजाजी बोलेंगे मैं वो करूँगा. वैसे ही यहाँ पे एआईबीए में जो मेजॉरिटी मेंबर्स बोलेंगे हम वो डिमांड रखेंगे. So that is why we are fighting for 5-day banking. But we also have to understand that there are other priorities in front of us. Mergers, privatization, even PLI. Even recently you have seen what government has instructed the banks. We went on strike on 27th of January, because of which now government has instructed that PLI should be credited to all the employees. You know, already discussion was going on for the PLI, but still government is adamant. Already it has been released in Bank of India. I also want PLI to be credited soon. I also need money. I was planning for a vacation to Kashmir. I thought that when PLI will get credit, I will also go for a vacation. But that is my personal need. As an organizational need, what is my organizational need? My organizational need is that I don't want PLI until and unless you settle the issue with the union. You have to discuss with the union, you have to negotiate with the union, then I want the PLI. But government very smartly, they divided us into sections, from sub-staff to scale 3 and then scale 4 and above. So like this, there are several issues which are coming and we have to fight. One thing, I think in your bank-wise unions and also in your state federation groups, there might be one very popular, like for 5-day banking, there is a very popular slogan going on that we should go for indefinite strike, we should go for indefinite strike. That slogan is there. In our groups also, it's there. So, comrade, one thing I wanted to ask. Today, AIBA President and AIBA General Secretary is also here. I will request them that you go for indefinite strike for 5-day banking. You go for indefinite strike for 5-day banking. But before that, I want to know from you all, आप जब इंडिफिनिट स्ट्राइक पे कल जाओगे, क्या आपको कोई भी कस्टमर आपके सपोर्ट में खड़ा रहेगा? क्या बिजनेस बंद करके वो कस्टमर्स वेट करेंगे कि आप कब बैंक खोलोगे? क्या वो हमारे बैंकों को छोड़ के प्राइवेट सेक्टर बैंक्स की तरफ आगे नहीं बढ़ेंगे? HDFC, ICICI, एक्सिस उस तरफ नहीं चले जाएंगे? तो हम क्या डिमांड कर रहे हैं? क्या हम ये डिमांड कर रहे हैं कि हम 5-day बैंकिंग के लिए हम अपने कस्टमर्स को लूज करें? जब एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को एक कॉल देना होता है तो उनको बहुत सी चीजें देखनी होती है. इट्स वेरी इजी टू राइट इन सोशल मीडिया एंड पोस्ट इट दैट आई वांट दिस, आई वांट दैट. कल जब 5-day बैंकिंग के लिए आप इंडिफिनिट स्ट्राइक पे जाओगे, कोई कस्टमर वेट नहीं करने वाला है कि आप लोग इंडिफिनिट स्ट्राइक पे चले गए हो, मैं रुका रहूंगा. कोई क्योंकि वो बिजनेस नहीं बंद करेंगे. तो अल्टीमेटली हम लोग अपना बिजनेस खोएंगे, हम अपना कस्टमर्स खोएंगे. और जब बैंक ही नहीं बचेगा, तो क्या 5 डे बैंकिंग, क्या 4 डे बैंकिंग, 0 डे बैंकिंग हो जाएगा ये। सो हमें पहले सोचना है कि हमारी प्रायोरिटीज क्या है। हियर वन थिंग वी शुड नो that 5 डे banking, PLI, these are the issues of the bank. But labor code is the issue of all the working class people, of the people working in the organized and unorganized sectors, of the people who are having the labor rights, of the central trade unions who are protecting and who are fighting for these labor rights. When AIBA demanded for nationalization, AIB ने इसलिए डिमांड नहीं किया था नेशनलाइजेशन को कि बैंक एम्प्लॉइज का हायर एंड फायर नहीं रहेगा, उनका परमानेंट जॉब हो जाएगा। एआईबी ने इसलिए डिमांड नहीं किया था बैंक नेशनलाइजेशन को कि हमारा सर्विस कंडीशंस रहेगा, हमारा वेज सेटलमेंट रहेगा, सिर्फ इसीलिए डिमांड नहीं किया था। एआईबी ने नेशनलाइजेशन डिमांड किया था फॉर दोस customers who are not able to enter the bank because they were from the economically weaker section of. AIB demanded for nationalization for those people who lost their money in the private sector banks because private sector banks were getting collapsed at that time. So AIB's policy is always nations first and along with it welfare and development of बैंक एम्प्लॉयज। इसीलिए हम यो सेंट्रल ट्रेड यूनियन के स्ट्राइक में हमने पार्टिसिपेट किया। इफ ऑल द यूनियंस विल फाइट टुगेदर, देन ओनली विल बी एबल टू रेजिस्ट एंड फाइट अगेंस्ट दिस गवर्नमेंट। दैट इज व्हाई आई एम वेरी हैप्पी दैट ऑन 9th July last year and also on this 12th February, just 2 days, 3 days back, our bank employees participated in the strike and made it a massive success. So congratulations to you all. As an employee, you all know that whatever we have achieved till today, whatever we have got till today, it is only by way of struggle. It is by struggle. And in this struggle, our main weapon has always been right to go for strike. Now you know that after these labor codes will get implemented, it will be very, very difficult to go for strike. In the month of December last year, I attended a joint trade union workshop of Nube, Malaysia and AIBA. From your state, Comrade Sri Krishna Ghosh was also there along with me. I came to know there that in their banking sector in Malaysia, the last strike was in 1968. In the year 1968, they had their last strike. After that, because of this labor codes, because of their labor laws in their country, till now they are not able to go for any kind of strike. Wordings might be different. Their labor laws and our labor codes, wordings some here and there might be different, but it is going on the same line. So we should be aware. It's a threat for the trade unions. Because without strike, we know it will be very, very difficult to achieve our demands. We have seen how government is doing publicity that we have done a wonderful thing by implementing these labor codes. We have bought these labor codes. We have bought equality between men and women. What equality we have bought, I don't understand. They are saying now women can work at night also. जिस देश में मेट्रो सिटीज में दिन में लड़कियां सुरक्षित नहीं है, आप कहते हो कि उस देश में आप लड़कियों को राइट्स के नाम पे उनके लाइफ थ्रेट कर रहे हो, उन अनऑर्गेनाइज सेक्टर्स में भेज के रात को काम करने के लिए। वहाँ वो गवर्नमेंट कहता है कि हम विलिंगलेस लेंगे, विलिंगली वुमेन्स का विलिंगलेस लेके ही हम उनको काम करने भेजेंगे। लेकिन हमें पता है कि उस प्राइवेट सेक्टर, उन अनऑर्गेनाइज सेक्टर्स में कोई उनसे विलिंगनेस नहीं पूछने जाएगा। दे विल बी फोर्स्ड टू वर्क एट नाइट शिफ्ट, दे विल बी थ्रेटेन्ड टू वर्क एट नाइट शिफ्ट। सिर्फ बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ बोलने से नहीं होगा, सोसाइटी के लिए कुछ करना होगा, तभी महिलाएं सुरक्षित होगी और तभी हम बोल सकते हैं कि हम एक ऐसे देश में हैं जहां पे महिला सुरक्षित है। अब लेबर कोच के थ्रू इक्वेलिटी बोलने से अचीव नहीं होगा कुछ। हमारे पीएम जहां भी जाते हैं वहां पे बोलते हैं कि भारत एक युवा देश है, एक युवा देश है। 60% ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन ऑफ आवर कंट्री इज यूथ। तो यूथ को क्या चाहिए? व्हाट यूथ डिमांड्स? यूथ को चाहिए परमानेंट जॉब, सिक्योर्ड जॉब, और आप क्या दे रहे हो? फिक्स टर्म एम्प्लॉयमेंट, जिनमें 2 साल 3 साल 4 साल के बाद उनका कैरियर खत्म, उसके बाद वो कहां जाएंगे? और इसी सब चीजों को वो हाईलाइट कर रहे हैं। सो दिस इज व्हाई इट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट वी पार्टिसिपेटेड इन द स्ट्राइक along with the central trade unions. The strike, the fight is not yet over. We have to keep up this momentum. Comrades, जब मैंने बैंक में ज्वाइन किया था, उसके बाद मैं कॉन्फ्रेंस, जब अपना पहला कॉन्फ्रेंस अटेंड करने गया, तो मैं बैठा हुआ था, तो एक लीडर वहाँ पे डेलिब्रेट कर रहे थे। तो उन्होंने कहा कि ये प्रॉब्लम्स है बैंक में, ये इश्यूज है। तो दिस कॉन्फ्रेंस इज बीइंग हेल्ड इन अ वेरी क्रूशियल टाइम। हिज स्पीच वाज लाइक दैट। मैं 6 महीने बाद गया और एक दूसरा कॉन्फ्रेंस अटेंड करने, वहाँ भी सेम चीज़ बोले, ये इश्यूज है, दूसरे कुछ इश्यूज बोले, फिर बोले दिस कॉन्फ्रेंस इज बीइंग हेल्ड इन अ वेरी क्रूशियल टाइम। फिर 1 साल बाद जो भी दूसरा कॉन्फ्रेंस अटेंड करने का, सेम ही चीज मैंने सुना कि दिस कॉन्फ्रेंस इज बीइंग हेल्ड इन अ वेरी क्रूशियल टाइम। तो मैं समझ नहीं पा रहा था कि कौन सा कॉन्फ्रेंस ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। हर कॉन्फ्रेंस में बोला जाता है दिस कॉन्फ्रेंस इज बीइंग हेल्ड इन अ वेरी क्रूशियल टाइम, बट नाउ व्हेन आई एम सीइंग फ्रॉम दिस साइड ऑफ द ऑडिटोरियम, नाउ आई एम एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड दैट conferences are being held in a crucial time. Because from 1946, from the day AIB was born, from that time onwards till now, the situation of the bank employees are like, we always have to fight, we always have to be on the streets for this demand, for that demand, and that is why till now हम अभी भी फाइट कर रहे हैं, हमें आगे भी वैसे ही फाइट करना होगा। हम जैसे हमारे घरों में होता है ना कि वाइफ कहती है, तुम मेरा, वाइफ और हस्बैंड के बीच में कॉन्फ्रंटेशन हमेशा चलता रहता है। वाइफ कहती है कि तुम मेरा बर्थडे भूल जाते हो, तुम मुझे घुमाने नहीं लेके जाते हो, उस तरह का हमेशा कॉम्प्लेन्स रहता है। हस्बैंड के तरफ से कॉम्प्लेन रहता है कि अरे तुम समझती नहीं हो, मेरा इतना काम है, ऑफिस से लीव नहीं मिलता। तो कॉन्फ्रंटेशन हमेशा चलता रहता है। वैसे ही यहां भी कॉन्फ्रंटेशन हमेशा ही चलता रहता है बैंक और मैनेजमेंट के तरफ से। अगर मैनेजमेंट एक बार समझ जाए कि हमें क्या चाहिए, हमें रिक्रूटमेंट चाहिए, हमें मार्जर नहीं चाहिए, हमारे अपना सर्विस कंडीशन प्रोटेक्टेड चाहिए, हमें प्राइवेटाइजेशन नहीं चाहिए, अगर वो एक बार समझ जाए तो कॉन्फ्रंटेशन खत्म हो जाएगा। लेकिन जैसे घर में हम लोग दोनों दोनों को नहीं समझ पाते, यहाँ भी हम दोनों दोनों को नहीं समझ पा रहे। तो कॉन्फ्रेंस चलता रहेगा और हर कॉन्फ्रेंस ही क्रूशियल होगा, कॉन्फ्रंटेशन हमेशा ही चलता रहेगा. सो दैट्स व्हाई दिस कॉन्फ्रेंस इज ऑल्सो, आई एम टेलिंग दैट इज held in a very, very, very crucial time. And with this conference, a call should go that we have to build a stronger AIBA, a vibrant AIBA, and a militant AIBA. West Bengal has contributed a lot in AIBA. Comrade Tarakeshwar Chakravarti, Comrade Prabhatkar. AIBA was born from this soil. So I am 100% sure that the future of West Bengal will always be bright, and you will take the red flag of AIBA to much higher. With these few words, I would like to thank you all for giving me this opportunity to attend this 31st conference of Bengal Provincial Bank Employees Association, and I wish this 31st conference of BPBA a grand success. Thank you.
Thank you, Comrade Gaurav, for your educated speech. I would now request you, Comrade Venkatachalam, to please address us. You address us. No. Day before yesterday, we heard him, but it was not in full. Today, general issues, bank compliance due obligations and all this.
Good morning. Thank you. Presidium and comrades. Day before yesterday, I have already spoken about the crux of the problem that we are facing. We are facing multiple problems. So in an occasion like this, in a conference like this, it's very important that to commonalize the views on these problems. As employees, we have our own views. Just now, Comrade Gaurav Sharma was telling, bank employees have their own perception, priorities, views, likes and dislikes. For some people, 5-day banking alone is important. It is important. For them, it is alone important. If today God will appear before them and ask, Comrade, what do you want? Today Mahashivratri, so Lord Shiva may come. What do you want? No, I want 5-day banking. There are people. Is somebody just now, I was talking from Siliguri only, from one bank. He said, I am so and so, speaking from Siliguri. क्या बात है, क्या चाहिए? No, I want transfer. I told him I am in the conference of the Bengal Provincial Bank Employees Association. We are discussing so many things. Comrade, वो छोड़ दो, हमारा transfer कब होगा? So for him, his transfer is the most important thing. He says, I have talked to the regional manager. I have talked to the zonal manager. I have talked to the central office, HRD department. वो बोल रहा है कल होगा, कल नहीं हो रहा है. आप बोलो. For different problem, different priorities are there. Pensioners are there. For them, they have a priority. Updation is the only priority. Whether bank will be there, privatization may change the whole pension scheme. They have seen. Lakshmi Vilas Bank was covered by our agreement. The retirees of Lakshmi Vilas Bank were getting pension like other banks. Lakshmi Vilas Bank was taken over by the DBS Bank of Singapore. They said, no, this long-term liability, pension liability, I cannot manage. So we want to reform the pension scheme in this bank. We will monetize. Like LFC encashment, pension encashment. I'll give you a lump sum. Then after that, every month some fixed amount I'll give you. You give option. The majority in that bank is IBOC and NCB. So they are given. We have an AIBA union, a small union. So those who belong to our union and retired, they said, we want the old pension only, we don't want to change. Management said, thank you, but because majority have gone, you are also going there. Over, matter is over. That is not everybody. So that means there is a risk if the bank is privatized or hand over to some other person, there is a danger of my continuation of pension. But that pensioner is not worried about that. When AIB is busy in fighting against privatization, he is very busy, no, I want updation. Nothing wrong. Updation is also our demand. So that way, different priorities. In a branch where there is one clerk and 3 clerical vacancies are unfilled, Roj, jagda, customers say. What one clerk will do? Pressure of work. So if God will appear before him, young comrade, what do you want? He will say, I want 2 more clerks. So all are important. But how to commonalize all these things and to have a common priority. That is the job of this conference. Everything is important. But we have to prioritize, and for that we are trying to develop a common wavelength. The clerk who says my another 2 more recruitment is important. Another man says my transfer is important. Somebody, Shahabuddin, somebody says 5-day banking is important. So different things are there. Can you say 5-day banking is not important? Can you say filling up the vacancy is not important? Can you say updation is not important? Everything is important. But today, what is the top priority? So we have to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is the job that we are trying to do in the All India Bank Employees Association. That is why AIB is successful. In 1946, AIB was there. In 1956, AIB was there. 1966, AIB was there. In 2006, 2026, AIB. Every time AIB only. But when the context is changing, the political context, the national context, the social context, the economic context, it is changing. Naturally, our priority also will undergo a change. From 1946 to 1969, our priority was the demand nationalization of banks. That was the top priority. On the one side, nationalize the banks. Another priority, equal priority. I want bipartite. From 46 to 66, fight for bipartite. Great achievement of the AIBA 1966, first collective bargaining agreement. But today that is forgotten because it is in my pocket. Collective bargaining bipartite is in my pocket. Sir, 12 bipartite, no sir. One more class should have been added, sir. This benefit should have been given, sir. That special allowance also should be added to pension, sir. All things we are talking, but bipartite. Similarly, 46 to 69. Single cry for the entire bank employees. Under the leadership of Comrade Prabhakar, Parvana, and all our great leaders, nationalize, nationalize. Ho gaya. Big revolution was brought in the banking system. Morning I was coming from Guwahati. I saw some madams. मैडम मतलब आपका मैडम नहीं, देश का मैडम, दिल्ली का मैडम है, दो मैडम है अभी, वित्त मंत्री मैडम. I saw some interview in some Delhi School of Economics. Some economics, MA economics student is asking, Madam, you are now talking of Vikshit Bharat 2047. You are talking of privatization of banks. But what about the goals of nationalization? The banks were nationalized in 1969. The student is asking a very pertinent question. 69 banks nationalization, social objective, financial inclusion. So what will happen if you talk of privatization? And madam is now telling, I don't know, maybe it was yesterday or day before yesterday, I have to see the dateline. So madam says 69 nationalization was there. So we also thought that was good. So we welcomed nationalization at that time. But now so many things have happened in the name of nationalization. The banks have become non-professional. They are not professional now. So we want to professionalize the banks. So if professionalization of bank means privatization, हम क्या करेगा? So they are bringing a new concept. It is not privatization, it is professionalization. I want to ask the Honorable Finance Minister, Madam, ICICI Bank, private bank है, वो professional है. ICICI Bank is giving loan to Videocon. ICICI Bank is giving loan to Chanda Kochar husband. And that company is giving money. Bribery. Madam was arrested. This is professional. Yes Bank is a private bank. Rana Kapoor. All corruption. Is it professional? What are you talking about professional banking? Whether nationalized banks are not professional. State Bank is the biggest bank, one of the biggest banks in the world. It is being run. What is the problem? All our public sector banks are working. You yourself say our banks are doing very well, So what are you trying to say? To cheat the people? So today context is different. So after 69 we are telling, nationalization, that is over now, they want to privatize. So today our slogan is, don't privatize. And now new more slogan, that day I told you, if you are a public sector bank, they will privatize you. If you are a private bank, they will foreignize you. क्या हो रहा है देश में? And so when the context is changing, we also have to understand. Particularly banking industry. In AIB say people money for people welfare. AIB not only for getting bipartite overtime, that is okay. वो हमारा काम है, यूनियन का काम है ना. That we will do. Already we are preparing the charter of demand for the 13th bipartite. Last month there was a meeting on some other occasion to meet the IB on the PLI. So IBA chief executive was telling me, in the presence of all the people, sir, now 13th bipartite is coming. Jaldi karna. Then I said, no, I'm ready. 6 months before the expiry of the 12th bipartite, I'm ready to sign the 13th bipartite. I'm ready. Are you ready? Because demands are ready with me. AIB leadership is aware what to demand. So bipartite is not a big issue. If hurdles will come, we'll fight. But broader context of the AIBA, because AIBA is not an ordinary organization. We should be proud. When we celebrate the 80th anniversary of the AIBA, what a glorious legacy tradition has been bequeathed to us. The present AIBA is not my own making. I may be the General Secretary of the AIBA today. All are telling CHG, CHG. That is not an issue. This AIBA has been built up by our leaders. We sacrifice, suffering, not only leaders, the entire generation of bank employees. With a great vision, social orientation, political understanding, total commitment to the working class. This is All India Bank Employees Association. Today we are in the United Forum of Bank Union. This side is IBOC, this side is NCB, this side BPBEA, this side NOW. From yesterday I am saying social media. CH is anti-national. सबको मालूम है नया क्या है? Is anti-national. Because I only told in my circular that NOW is affiliated to BMS. BM is BJP organization, so they are not on strike. नहीं बोला, गलत कुछ नहीं बोला. So they are angry. No, he is a communist, he is a anti-national. But after tomorrow they will come. I will say, NOW, क्या करेगा? AIBO है, आधा है मेरे पास, आधा बाहर है, मालूम नहीं. But AIB is distinct. We are not the same. As a union, we are trying to move together. That doesn't mean that AIB is not distinct. We are distinct, totally distinct. Because we are always governed from the birth by the two-pillar policy of the AIB from 1946 here in Kolkata. Fight for bank employees, fight for the people. Bank employees, standard of living to be bettered, to be improved. Yes, that's our job. But that is not the only job. Simultaneously, equally, more importantly, देश हमारा है. देश के अंदर लोग हैं, वो लोग का मेजॉरिटी गरीब लोग हैं. उनके लिए क्या बात करेगा? प्रधानमंत्री है, मित्रों, बार बार बोलता है. लोग कहता है वो मित्रों नहीं, वो शत्रु है. So we are with the people. And we know as students of economics and banking, banking has an important role to play to take the living conditions of bank employees to a greater level. Banks can play. But that banks will be enabled to play that role provided they are in government sector, public sector. So from 1946, unimaginable for the generation today. वो यूनियन का काम है क्या? यूनियन का काम क्या है? ट्रांसफर, प्रमोशन, पोस्टिंग, अलाउंस, वही हम करना. देश का लोग, उनका सुविधा, बैंकिंग, पब्लिक सेक्टर, यूनियन का काम नहीं. ऐसा सोचे देश में आज भी है. That is not your job. That is politician job. That is parliament job. But in AIB, we are very clear that we have a role. And that is from 1946 when AIB, India was not even free, British India. So here only, the great leaders who founded our beloved AIB, they said, very shortly India will become free, but that free India will be a backward India. For 200 years we were looted by British. One company, East India Company, they came here only. They enslaved the whole country, we became slaves in our own country. So we knew 46, any time आज़ादी आएगा. आज़ादी के बाद देश आगे जाना है. आगे जाना है तो पॉलिसी चाहिए. वो पॉलिसी के अंदर पब्लिक सेक्टर का रोल बढ़ना है. बैंक्स पब्लिक सेक्टर के अंदर लाना है. So when free India was not the British India time, AIB founded and they envisioned public sector banking. In the public sector banking, there should be a workman director. अरे क्या बात है? Prabhakar, Parwana, whatever, all our leaders. So this is a special role envisioned by AIB for the bank employees. And we should be proud. We have bequeathed that All India Bank Employees Association. Today, we are part of the AIBA, glorious AIBA, which has been built up by them and they have given to us. हमारा काम क्या होगा? To enjoy the strength of the AIB and get some benefits by parted, इतना ही. Or to further take the AIBA to accomplish the unfinished task. What is the unfinished task of the AIB? That banking industry should be further enabled to play that decisive role to improve the economy, to improve the economic condition of the people. That bank protect the people of this country. कारण हमारा अनुभव ऐसा था. Very bitter experience. People keep the money in the bank and the money is lost. I need not speak about that in Bengal because we have seen in Bengal bank failures. In Kerala we have seen. What a glorious contribution of the AIB in 1961. Prabhakar was in the parliament. Banks are failing. But Prabhakar took up the issue in the parliament. We should know our history. It is not that now madam is angry. Madam, when I said today only madam, that madam, this madam I am not talking today. Madam is angry, why? No, you have gone on 27th January strike. You be angry, what I can do? They are angry. But what is the glory of the AIB? It is the job of the government, but that was done by AIB. Private banks are collapsing, people are losing the money. AIB fought outside, Prabhakar fought inside the parliament. Finance minister asked in the parliament, I am talking 1960. Mr. Prabhakar, what we should do? Bolo. You are telling, oh kara bhai, ye kara bhai. Kya karna? Take karne ka. He said you have to amend the Banking Regulation Act. Section 45 was amended because of the AIB, because of Comrade Prabhakar. After 1961, Reserve Bank, very good doctor. Patient will go, he will say, very good, you are no more. That's a very good doctor, Reserve Bank of India. Doctor matlab, we have to give cure, medicine. Reserve Bank ke paas medicine kuch nahi. Death certificate. We are very happy to inform that so-and-so bank is no more. Itna hi. So Prabhakar said, what is the job of Reserve Bank? If you find any bank weak, it cannot be run properly, you merge the bank with another bank, that power should be given to Reserve Bank of India. Because of AIB, because of Prabhakar, a special one-line amendment was made to Section 45 of the Banking Regulation Act, that is in the opinion of the Reserve Bank of India. If it considers any bank is not runnable, in public interest, declare moratorium and merge the bank with another bank that is from 1961. Because of AEBA, only because of AEBA, only because of you. Not a single private bank has been closed down. They have merged with other banks. We are the saviors of the people's money. Rajan Nagar should be given Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, but they say we are Desh Virodi. Kya baat hai? They may say, let them say anything. We know what we are doing. But this is the glorious AEBA that we are having today. And we have to take this legacy greater heights. From 80th anniversary, we are going to meet in Bangalore. Nearly 4,000 people. Massive assembly of the bank employees from all parts of the country. I am very happy. I already shared with Comrade Rajan. We had a state federation in Kashmir. We have state federation everywhere. In Kashmir also we had. Jammu we have even today. But due to various political developments, social problem, many things, that federation could not function. It collapsed. Now because we are fighting to safeguard the banking industry. Recently I was in Jammu last month. A lot of comrades came from Kashmir, Srinagar. They talked to me and they said, no, we once again want to revive. I'm very happy. About 5,000 comrades in Srinagar and entire Kashmir, they are going to join the All India Bank Employees Association. We are going to revive the Kashmir Bank Employees Federation. They will come to Bangalore. Another 2 weeks I am going to Jalandhar. 1 month ago, suddenly I got a telephone. Whether it was Punjabi or Hindi or English, I could not make out, all mixed. Aapka malum hai, Punjab ka language kya hoga. With great difficulty I understood, what do you want? That comrade told, we are very happy, you are fighting. You are fighting for Friday banking. I have seen your circular in social media. Okay, what do you want? Now in Punjab, all cooperative banks, all the district banks and the Apex Cooperative Bank, we are already having a union. But we are not affiliated to anybody. We have been running on. Now today we find AEBA, you are leading the fight in the banking industry. So we want to join AEBA. Please come to Punjab. On the 2nd of March, I am going to Jalandhar. About 5,000 cooperative bank employees are going to join the All India Bank Employees Association. They will come to Bangalore. Like that assembly of 4,000 people, क्या बात करना उधर? आज शिवरात्रि है, सब नमः शिवाय, whole night they will be telling. ऐसा हमारा प्राइम मिनिस्टर भी ऐसा कर रहा है. बनारस गया, पहले भी बोला एक बार, एक कॉन्फ्रेंस के लिए, गंगा स्नान के लिए नहीं, कॉन्फ्रेंस के लिए गया काशी को. हम पाप कुछ नहीं किया, क्यों गंगा स्नान करना? पूरा हमारे कॉमरेड्स, उन हाथ में एक तुलसी माला है, रुद्राक्ष है. How are you, comrade? Yes, I am very nice, comrade. Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. You ask question, they are replying otherwise only Namah Shivaya. I also saw the member of parliament from Benares. उनको हाथ में भी एक रुद्राक्ष है. He is also telling like something. I wanted to know, अरे क्या बाल? नजदीक में गया. हम सोचा वो भी भक्त हैं, वो नमः शिवाय बोलेगा. Oh, you are telling no, bank privatize करो, bank privatize करो, bank privatize करो. So क्यों बैंगलोर में जाना? ये भी जिंदाबाद बोलेंगे. Because we are celebrating. But we are going to discuss the priority issues of the bank employees, the concerns of the people. For another 10-20 years to celebrate the centenary. What of AIB? Number one, as he said, वित्त मंत्री बोल रहा है, क्या फायदा नेशनलाइजेशन को? क्या बात करना, वो जेएनयू का स्टूडेंट है, उनका बोलना है क्या, वो मालूम है. Deliberately they are telling nothing in private, public sector, professionalize. We want more recruitment. That's another priority. Building a bitter struggle against privatization. That's a top priority job. ऐसा नहीं, they बोल रहा है. Blueprint तैयार है. Banking law amendment bill तैयार है. Why they are not bringing? They are watching. बैंक लोग क्या कर रहा है? Are they ready to fight or they are sleeping? Or their priority is something else? They are watching. They also know. So if you say priority is this, they'll be careful. And some people are having skeptical even today. अरे नहीं, कुछ नहीं, वो करेगा. गवर्नमेंट बैलवान है, मोदी जी बैलवान है, हमको भी मालूम है वो बैलवान है. नंबर भी उनका साथ है. Not only Modi, all the people. From 1991, all the government, they have been majority government at the center. From Narasimha Rao time. They were saying we want to privatize so many committees. Narasimham committee, Verma committee, Nayak committee, Raghuram Rajan committee. 25 committees. Now Madam says one more committee, high level committee, high power committee. मैडम के ऊपर क्या पावर है? वो बोल रहा हाई पावर. मैडम के ऊपर एक ही आदमी है, बड़ा बॉस है, मोदी जी. हाई पावर कमिटी. But all the committees have said privatize, privatize, privatize. From 1947 till now, 78 years are over. Out of the 78 years, from 1991 now, 35 years. In the history of the free India for 78 years, for 35 years, less than 1 million of bank employees, less than 10 lakh of bank employees. For 35 years we have been fighting. We could till now prevent privatization of bank. मतलब लड़ेंगे तो कर सकता है, वो है हमारा अनुभव. So we have to intensify our struggle, intensify our preparedness. That will be priority number one. Second, adequate recruitment. It has started. We started in, thanks to Gaurav, in Guwahati committee, because that was a priority in the last conference. In between bipartisan came, थोड़ा time. Diversion हो गया, ठीक है. उसके बाद again now. Now in principle, IB has agreed, government has agreed. In one delegation, I was with the banking secretary, DFS. Biscuit पी लो, चाय पी लो, ठीक है, सब हो गया. Then I told him, sir, what is this, sir? You are flooding the bank with officer. But we want more clerks in the counter. You are giving one clerk 5 officer. क्या है? वो महाभारत अभी आ गया, पंजाली, द्रौपदी आ गया. No, we are also aware. He said, no, we are going to change the policy. More clerk, less officer. Very good. Now in the conciliation, they have also said, IB, no, we are going to increase the clerical intake. No, thoda shuru ho gaya. But not enough, more and more clerical people. Number one, to reduce our workload. But more than that, what is the social orientation of AIBA? In a country like India where unemployment is huge, where my younger brothers and sisters are without job after education, we have to create more jobs. That is my job. Because the AIBA fought, I got a job, you got a job. Today we have to fight so that tomorrow they will get a job. To generate more and more employment opportunity for our young educated people in the country. Adequate recruitment in the bank is very important. Now, it has started discussion. Software recruitment also in principle, yes. They want a total outsourcing. Now they have diluted. No, we want to sort out the matter. So that will be another priority. Third priority, which is trying to overtake all the priority, labor codes. I told you day for us today, to be or not to be. I read it long back, Shakespeare, Hamlet. I have forgotten that. The madam is telling to be or not to be, you decide. The question is to be or not to be, that is the dialogue. Today, same thing for AIB. If labor laws are there, we will survive. If strength is there, unity is there, we can survive. Now they want to change everything. Why they are angry with us? Because we are uniting the officers. आप लड़ो भाई, I know you are all useless people, you will fight. आतंक क्या है? आंदोलन जीवी है. Your job is only to fight. You fight. Why you are spoiling the officers? They are officers. So you are now they are telling I am instigating them. Although they are innocent people, good people. I am spoiling them. DFS, that officer was very angry with me. No, no, sir, you leave them, sir. They are good people. Don't spoil them. Because we are united in the United Forum. And so now we are demanding that you are telling scale 4 and above, alag hai. Kya alag hai? You are seeing the branch of scale 4 officer, scale 5 officers also somewhere in branches or maybe regional office. Oh, kya alag hai? Are the management people? They cannot even give memo today. Unless somebody from head office will tell, then only they can sign a memo. They cannot even give a memo. Who is really management? Those who can recruit, those who can dismiss. They are management. Can they do that? Scale 4, 5. So now we are telling scale 4, all these people are also workmen. Siddharth Datta is a workman only. What is special? He looks a little more handsome at his age. But what is special? He is also working, I am also working. He is exploited, I am exploited. He is more exploited than me. For me, working hours, for him, no working hours. So officers also. So that is why they are irritated. They are angry with us. So in this situation, when our priorities are changing, demands will come. Our economic demand, there is no end. Can you say, comrade, no, 14th bipartite, you do very good, after that we'll stop. I said, bol sakta hai. I joined the bank in 69. At that time, my basic pay was under first bipartite. Second bipartite was signed in 1970. My salary went up. I was very happy. I was a bachelor. Daily I used to go for cinema. Monday to Friday cinema, Saturday house. Because I was 100 kilometers away from my house. So I thought second bipartite is ultimate. Now I am preparing the charter demand for the 13th. That will go on. There is no end. So long as this economic system will be there, where workers are deprived, bipartite will go on. That's not a problem. But we have to keep in mind the changing priority. Particularly the political context is changing. It is not the same. 1947 India is different. 2026 India is different. Openly, IMF, World Bank, they say what type of policy should be there in India. We are telling, no, Azadi, Azadi. Kidhar hai Azadi? They are dictating. Trump is telling what we will do, what he is announcing. No, India will not buy oil from Russia, he is telling. So politically things are changing. And particularly in India, what we mean? India means unity. Irrespective of caste, color, creed, language, all differences go. We have one identity, India, India, India. Now they are trying to weaken, to divide the people on various considerations. We have to be careful. Particularly working class trade union, we have to be careful about unity. Because all these considerations can divide us. Only our class understanding, class orientation alone can save us to be united. So now, more and more identified that you are a worker, you are part of the working class. Long back, I read one article of Comrade S.A. Dange, great leader. We are grateful to him because he helped the AIBA in forming in 1946, Comrade S.A. Dange. In one article he said, the only friend of the working class is the working class itself. Long back. Today it is true. Who is your friend? We are moving United Forum. How much united, I do not know, but we are united. So we are working class. That has to be imbibed more and more in the mind of the people. Shed the feeling we are middle class. That's all outside appearance. White shirt, all these things, safari. But as a class, we are working class. And they are today targeting the working class because they are fighting. You are the hurdle. That is what they want. Union Mukt industry. Trade union for India. So they want to weaken. So politically things are changing. Openly they are telling wealth creators. Ambani is the wealth creator. Adani is the wealth creator. And your nuisance value. Andolan JV, only fighting. So basic things are changing. And so where do we fit in? Shall we only talk about the past? The past is glorious. You think of Prabhatkar, you are inspired. You think of Parvana, you are inspired. And all of us have seen Taraka Chakravarti. Older generation, Kamalda, Rajan Nagar, they were very close to Prabhatkar, they have seen. But later generation, we have seen Taraka Chakravarti. What a great inspiration. In 1991, when the Narasimha Rao government said, we want liberalization, privatization, globalization. The one leader, he said, LPG is anti-worker, anti-union Lado. That is Taraka Chakravarti. We are celebrating the centenary of Comrade Taraka Chakravarti. Great inspiration. So past is very good. So we'll stop with that. Or we shall confine only to our economic demands. Or we shall understand in the changing politics of the country, play our working class politics. Party politics will divide us, unfortunately. Because politics means economic, economy means power, so it divides. So we should be very careful. We may have different political views, nothing wrong in that. We have the INTUC union. But I know, I'm proud, there are more Congress people in the AIBA than in INTUC union. There is a BJP union, NMOW. But I'm very proud, there are more BJP-oriented bank employees who are in AIBA than in NMOW, NOBO. This is our All India Bank Employees Association. All are here. We are all committed to the cause of the All India Bank Employees Association. So how to further orient the AIBA to suit the needs of the changing scenario in the next maybe 10 years or 20 years, we can envision. Because they say 2047. Our vision is 2046, centenary of the AIBA. What AIBA we want? A weak AIBA or a strong AIBA? As Shakespeare said, to be or not to be. The call from the AIBA Bangalore conference will be whether you want centenary of AIBA to be a strong AIBA or a weak AIBA. लेकिन हमको मालूम है हम साधारण सिपाही है AIBA का लेकिन हमको थोड़ा मालूम है I am very confident the Bangalore conference will give a call to further strengthen the All India Bank Employees Association to greater heights. That shall be the resolve. And in that, my dear comrades, BPBEA has a great role to play because AIB was born here. We have special sentiment, special emotion. And your glory because of your greater contribution. And this has to further enhance the days to come to take the AIB to greater heights. That is why this conference is very important. Understand the changing political map of the country. Understand the divisive politics that is developing in the country. Be careful. Be united. Stick on yourself. Buy some tons of Fevicol. Stick, I am working class, I am worker, I am working car. What is the Fevicol for the worker? Union. Union unites us. Union tells us we are being exploited. Union says we can fight the exploitation. And by experience, we know union also has transformed the society. The workers have changed the society in many parts of the country, world. Why not here? How long we should suffer this exploitation? How long we will undergo all these things? So trade union, working class of India has a great role to play. And AIB also, bank employees also have to play that great, glorious, patriotic role that is expected of the working people in this country. Because at the end, we are fortunate. Our history, our experience, our leaders all have taught us that we have to fight. I was a small child those days. I had a lot of friends. We used to play. But none of the bloody friends at that time never told me, oh, one day you will pass BCom examination, they will become central bank, they will become ABA. Bipartite will not be given Friday banking, you have to go on strike. They never told me. We were only playing. I joined the school. We had wonderful teachers. Bolo 1, 2, 3, 4. Bolo ABCD. Sab humko sikha. But the teacher was exploited. She was given less salary. She never told, no, don't be like me. After you become big, this one, you join a bank, you join AIB, you fight. She never told me. When I joined the college, lecturer, assistant lecturer, professor, deputy professor, all academically qualified. They were also telling all bloody economics, this, that and all, but never told that a person is exploited, you have to fight, you have to join union. My parents, I love them. All the time their parents are telling, be a good boy, don't fight, be a good boy. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I got married. My wife want my salary. She never told me, no, you go on bipartite ke liye lado. She never told, don't fight, but get me salary. My religion, I was born in a religion. Religion did not tell me you fight. Be a good man, be a good man. Only when I joined the All India Bank Employees Association in 1969, the day I joined the bank, 57 years ago, instantly like Siddharth, not the Siddharth, that Siddharth, Buddha, enlightenment. Nobody told me. When I joined AIB, I understood. I am a worker, I am being exploited, I am being denied. I deserve a better life, I have to fight. This is the lesson that AIB is giving all of us. It's not my example, all of us. इसलिए comrade, appeal. Union is my only guarantee. Union is the only savior. Union is the path, union is the way. That union is with you. Take care of that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Comrade CHV, for your brilliant address. Whatever advice and guidelines you have given us, definitely, as the comrades of Bengal, will be definitely following it. Once again, thank you.